Hello and good evening. I am Heather Garst, and I am in your assistive technology class for special ed students this semester. A little bit about me is that I am a 7-year veteran going on my 8th year as a special education para. I have worked with a wide variety of students. Started out as a para for some students at an alternative learning center, so extreme behaviors. Did that for 3 years. Then the following 3 years, I was at the junior senior high school, and I just started this year at the elementary school. So a little bit different environment. I have had the opportunity throughout the years to experience some students using assistive technology within the classroom. And today I have come up with a few of my own assistive technology tools that one of them I made, and the others I will talk about how they can be used to help students. So I'm going to flip the camera around so you can see my tools. Okay, so right here we have some glue dots that were purchased from the local Dollar General. We have a highlighter, we have some post-it notes, sticky notes, and we have a guide for reading. So what we are going to do is, let's just say, for instance, the student is in the early primary grades and struggling to learn how to write, control the pencil, paper sliding everywhere. These removable dots are very small, only 0.3 of a millimeter, so very small. They are removable. They remove very easy. So my suggestion for these would be that we could put a dot on each of the 4 corners of the paper, and then it would stay in that spot, so that student would have an easier time not having to worry about the paper moving. So this would be a good alternative. They are very reasonable. I think this package, it comes with 36. I believe it's like $2 or something like that. So that would be a good example of like a non-stick surface. A highlighter. I cannot tell you how many times I have been working with kiddos and they need that positive reinforcement of the instructions for the assignment. Maybe the teacher has modified their curriculum in some way, and they only have to do the even numbers. So going through and just highlighting the even numbers so that they know what to do. Maybe on a worksheet they have some sight words that they need to pick that, fill in the blank for the sentence. Highlighting the ones that are done, things like that. I picked this jumbo Sharpie because maybe the student needs to use it. I think this would be a great tool for the students. Okay, so we are moving on to the post-it notes. My post-it notes will be useful in the classroom if we are in the upper elementary, like say grades 3 through 5, and we are reading from the curriculum textbook, so we can't highlight, but we need to key points. Main idea, maybe we're doing a storyboard or something like that where we need to do the different elements of the story. We could very easily pull this off, stick it on the page, and then flip it over and move on to the next page, and then we can go back and let's just say we can even write on this, so we could write main idea right there on that and it would stay. So there's a good idea for those. The next tool is probably my favorite for tonight. I had a clear ruler in my desk drawer. I took out some copy paper from my printer. I cut a hole in it and taped it so that you can use this to help the students if they need assistance, like following along during, let's say, the guided reading. It would be very easy. See if I can find a paper here. Here's my example. So we have this wonderful syllabus for the course. This is an example of a worksheet. Student needs to read the sentences. Look how perfect that is. Okay. This took less than 5 minutes to make. Another reason why that I enjoy this is because what classroom, regardless of what grade level you're at, does not have a ruler? What classroom does not have some Scotch tape, some scissors to cut this out, and some scrap paper laying around just to help out that student just as quick as possible? Just throw one of these together. So those are my tools.